syllable.
Yes, second syllable, exactly.
Second syllable.
So second syllable. So now I'm going to show you some sentences and I would like you to read the words with the correct stress. Okay, so here it is. Some sentences. And children, please observe that small hyphen at the top of words, okay? So that shows the stress on the syllable. That was clearly said in the video. So when you see the apostrophe, that means the following syllable must be stressed, okay? And so that's it. And the words are like mentioned, the words which have to be stressed with the proper syllable stress, the nouns, verbs, adjectives, they are all given in the bracket, okay? So who is going to read that? I want any one student to read the first two sentences. So in the last class, I told you how the word, the meaning changes when the same word is used as a noun and the same word is used as a verb. Remember the word O-B-J-E-C-T, object. So object as noun and object as verb. Both are different, but the spelling is exactly the same, right? So please read the first two sentences. Avnita, yes.
Her conduct is good.
Okay. Dear students, wait, Amnita, hold on. The first word, it is pronounced as conduct. You might have heard about conduct certificate, right? So even though the spellings are exactly the same, one is noun and the other one is verb, but in this case, the pronunciation is entirely different along with the stress, okay? So when it is noun, it is pronounced as conduct and the verb is pronounced as conduct. Okay, Avnita, read it.
Her
First.
conduct is good.
Stress was not. What do you mean by stress? Longer, higher, louder, right? The stress should be standing apart from the other syllables. Avnita, read that once again.
Her conduct is good.
Yes.
She, ma'am, is it conducts?
Yes,
or
exactly.
conduct?
Conducts.
She conducts herself well.
Well, she conducts herself well. So this is a case only of this word, okay? Not every word will be different in the pronunciation. Only in the case of this word, C-O-N-D-U-C-T. In noun, as a noun, it is pronounced as conduct, okay? And listen to the word, conduct. The first syllable is stressed as it is a noun. And the second sentence, she conducts. She conducts herself well. You can see the apostrophe comes just before the second syllable and it is used as a verb. So you have to pronounce the word as she conducts herself well. Okay, good. Aryan, go for the second set of words.
What is our import policy?
Round your lips. W, what?
What is
What?
our import policy?
What is our import policy? Adjective, right? Next sentence.
We import this item from USA.
Exactly. We import this item from USA. We import this item from US. It's used as a verb. Very good. Now, Fayuna, third set of words. Sentence.
He was present here yesterday. Please present your case.
Once again, please focus on the stress and repeat the sentences.
Please present on your case.
Please present your case. Please present your case. Whereas the first sentence, he was present here yesterday. It's used as an adjective there. He was present here yesterday. Please present your case. Please present your case. So that should be very like vivid. Okay, the stress on the word should be very clear. So that's the reason I'm telling. In the beginning, like it's okay if you exaggerate, no problem. When you are used to the stress, then it will come out normally. So in the beginning, you can make sure you can exaggerate the stresses by saying it louder longer, higher. Okay, Dennis, go for the fourth one.
I am
See the
present.
same word. Yeah,
Okay, ma'am.
noted.
Tell me your object of your case. I object to your ideas.
I object to your ideas. Okay, I object to your ideas. Very good. Then next, Dion, the last one.
Yes, ma'am.
What?
What are your subjects of study?
Stress on the first syllable. What are your subjects of study?
What are your subjects of study?
Study. Huh. Second, he was.
He was subjected to
Exactly.
torture.
He was subjected to torture. He was subjected to torture. So here you saw as the stress shifts from first syllable to second syllable, the verbs and nouns changes. Okay. So when you come across the words, you can pay attention to this, and please understand that the stress on syllables is very important in pronunciation. Okay. That's it. Now, we just saw what are the rules for the stress on syllables when it comes to words with two syllables. And we saw the nouns, the adjectives, and the verbs. So what about the words with more than 2 syllables? Yes, there are some rules. Okay. So apart from the words with 2 syllables, you saw the remaining part of the video in which they were mentioning about the words with more than 2 syllables. Okay. So what's the rule? When the words have 3 syllables, where will be the stress? 3 syllables words. Kiran?
Ma'am,
Hmm.
it can be anywhere.
It can be anywhere. It can be either on the first syllable or the second syllable or the third syllable. And there were some examples shown, right? I'll just jot down them. Okay. Yes. So the words Beautiful. Beautiful. Anyone? Tomorrow. Computer. See, these are 3 sets of words. Okay. So look at the first set of word, beautiful. Anyone. Where is the stress given? On the first syllable. Okay. Beautiful. Anyone. All these 6 words are words with 3 syllables. Okay. Now what about the second set of words? Afreen? Where is the stress given? Huh. Tomorrow.
Second syllable.
Exactly. Tomorrow. And computer. Okay. So the stress is on the second syllable. And what about the last one? Mehul? Employee. Japanese. Where is the stress? Mehul, please unmute your audio. Or Alina, anyone? Alina.
Yes, ma'am.
Where is the stress given in the third set of words? Employee, Japanese. Where's the stress? Yes, Jagan. Jagan is showing the action. You can unmute and say the answer, Jagan. Third one, exactly. Very good. See. So when it comes to words with 3 syllables, the stress can be either on the first or the second or the third. It can shift based on the words. Okay, there is no certain rule. And now the next one is the words with 4 syllables. What's the rule? Words with 4 syllables. Faisal? See, children, it's not that you have to say the answer only when I call out your name. You can unmute your audio. Be active in the class. 4 words.
In the middle.
Huh?
In the middle. The stress will be in the middle.
Exactly. It can be either the second or the third, mostly the second syllable, right? From the beginning. So words with 4 syllables, the stress is normally on this in the middle. And then you might be remembering in the beginning when I gave you some pronunciation tips, and when I spoke to you about the syllables, I told you about the rule of the stress on syllables for the words ending with T-I-O-N. Where should the stress be given?
The penultimate syllable should be
Penultimate syllable. Very good. So happy that you remember it. So here, this rule can be applied to many more words, not only for the words that end with T-I-O-N, but also for the words ending with S-I-O-N, C-I-A-N, and even I-C. So all the words that end with these words, the stress can be on, the stress should be on the penultimate syllable. That is the syllable just before this, the second last syllable. So here are some examples. Okay, now, how are you going to read these words? Arav. Arav, how will you read the first word, starting with D? Huh. Stress on the penultimate. So what do you mean by penultimate? The second last. Politician. Penultimate. I'm underlining the penultimate syllable. Now read with the proper stress. Yes. Arav, please unmute. Yes. Please read the words with the proper stress. See, I have underlined all the penultimate symbols. Stress on that. Huh? Others, please mute your audio. There is disturbance. Please keep your audio muted. Yes, Arav, please. Discussion. See you, ka. That is stress. Discussion. Then. Politician. Yes, exactly. Then. Revision. Exactly. Then move on to the next set of words. Information. Very good. Then. Electrician. Yes, then. Words ending with IC. Huh? Yes. Read. Scientific. Scientific. Yes, exactly. So discussion, politician, revision, information, electrician, scientific. See, look at the difference when you stress on the proper syllable. If you change the syllable, the word will sound totally different. Like discussion. So, saw that. Discussion. I'm stressing on the first syllable and the pronunciation is wrong. You have to pronounce the word as discussion. The penultimate syllable should be stressed. For the words ending with T-I-O-N, S-I-O-N, C-I-A-N, and I-C. Okay, so that's the second rule. So hope it is clear. So we have not completed watching the video. A few more minutes is left that will be shown in the next. So with this video of 14 minutes duration, you will get an overall idea about the stress on the syllables. And whenever you come across the words, just make sure, have the awareness and apply that. Okay, fine. See, I hope it's clear to all of you. Some are sitting very passively. Is it clear to all of you children?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, okay,
Yes,
fine. And in the last class, we had told about our vocabulary building. So I have planned every week we'll be learning 5 new words. So when you add to your vocabulary, you know, words are power, word power. So when you add to the vocabulary, the main thing that you have to learn is understand the pronunciation, correct pronunciation of the word, stress on the syllable plus usage. Okay, so please get your book ready and we will do the follow-up. So learning new words and just keeping it, writing it in the book and keeping it aside will not work. You have to start using them. Okay, only then you will improve your language. Okay, so today's new words. Color is horrible. Vocabulary. The first word is P-L-A-C-A-T-E. Okay. I'm going to underline the syllable that has to be stressed. And this is the stressed syllable. So how will you read the word? Priyana, how will you read this word? Priyana, please unmute. Or Nigel? Nigel? See, many videos are, how do you read the word? I have underlined the second syllable. And how to read this word? P-L-A-C-A-T-E. It's a commonly used word. And the meaning is to make somebody feel less angry about something. Okay, for example, you fought with your friend or your mom scolded you. They are in a very bad mood. And after a few minutes, you might feel uneasy and you will approach the person and try to bring down their temper. You might go and speak in some way, something that might make them feel better. So that is called placate. Okay, the word is placate. The stress is on the second syllable, placate, to make somebody feel less angry, because this is a word that can be used in your everyday life. Placate. I fought with my brother, and after some time, I went near him to placate, to make him feel less angry. I gave him a chocolate and tried to placate him. Right. Okay. The second word is C-A-T-A-S-T-R-O-P-H-E. Common word, right? You you might have come across this word in the newspaper. How can the word be pronounced? How is the word pronounced? Faisal?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, how do you pronounce the second word that I wrote on the board? C-A-T-A-S. Anyone? Is there anyone who can read that word?
Can I try?
Yes, Alina?
Ma'am, that.
Yes, Faisal.
Ma'am, that one. Ma'am, can you share one more?
Yes, sure. Yes, Faisal. How to read that? Alina, try.
Ma'am, can I try?
Yes, sure.
Catastrophe.
Catastrophe. Perfect. Catastrophe. Catastrophe means a sudden disaster. Sudden disaster. Talking about the flood or earthquake or tsunami, all these can be referred to as catastrophe. See? Look at that difference of the stress on syllable. If you don't stress on the second syllable here, this word might sound something different, like catastrophe, catastrophe. See, look at the difference. So it's very clear that the second syllable should be stress and the word will be pronounced as catastrophe. Catastrophe means a sudden disaster. And the third word is amicable. And the first syllable is stressed here. Amicable. Amicable means friendly. He's really an amicable person. Of course, you might think that why don't we use the word friendly? It's such a simple word is there. It's better to use that. But children, try to use substitutes words when you speak. It will add to your language. It will polish your language better. Okay. So while in the written or speaking, you can use this word amicable. Okay. Amicable. And the stress is on the first syllable. And the fourth word is exuberant. Exuberant. The second syllable is stressed. Exuberant. Exuberant means full of energy. See, dear students, the words that I'm selecting is not just opening the dictionary and just picking up words. These are commonly used words. And if you learn them and make them a part of your vocabulary, it will definitely be helpful in your future. Exuberant. Exuberant means full of energy. And the last one. Last one. frivolous. The first syllable is stress. Frivolous. That means silly. Silly. Or having no purpose. Having no purpose. This is the meaning of the word frivolous. Frivolous. So the 5 words that have to be added to your vocabulary are placate. Placate means to make somebody feel less angry. Catastrophe, a sudden disaster. Amicable, friendly. Exuberant, full of energy. Frivolous, silly, or having no purpose. Silly or having no purpose. So, yes.
Ma'am, second one, I will leave it.
Catastrophe. Catastrophe. So I'll give you a sentence each using this word. The first word, placate. I tried to placate the sad little boy by giving him a chocolate. I tried to placate the sad little boy by giving him a chocolate. So he was very upset, was very depressed. I tried to change his mood. So if somebody is in a negative mood, maybe it's a temper, maybe it's a depression, you try to placate him. Try to make him feel better. Change that mood. Okay, that is the meaning of the word placate. Second one, the governor referred to the destructive hurricane as a catastrophe, a sudden disaster. Okay, the governor referred to the destructive hurricane as a catastrophe. That's it. So I hope the meaning of the word catastrophe is clear to you. Now, moving on to the third one. If you were a bit more amicable, people would not be afraid to approach you. Obviously, we always like to go and talk to a person who is very friendly, right? So that's the meaning of the word, amicable. The fourth word, exuberant. Exuberant means she gave an exuberant performance. Got it? A performance which was loaded with energy, full of energy, exuberant performance. So it's a beautiful adjective which can be used for something which is like a performance or whatever. And the fifth one is frivolous. Students who consider test instructions to be frivolous often fail. Some instructions will be given to the students. So those who take it like they take it very silly, they think that it doesn't have any purpose and they just ignore them. Such students often fail. So the sentence is, students who consider the instructions to be frivolous often fail. So I hope the words placate, catastrophe, amicable, exuberant, frivolous. The meanings, usage, stress on the syllables. I guess it's clear to you. Okay? Shall I stop the screen sharing? Or are you still writing? Okay, fine. So once these 5 words are written and learned in the coming classes, I might ask you a question. So please make sure that you revise them. Just make it a part of your vocabulary. Try to use it in the language. When it comes to the writing or speaking, use it. Initially, the usage might go wrong. Doesn't matter. Don't feel embarrassed. Mistakes happen. Learn from your mistakes. Okay? So that's it, children. It's time for us to wind up the class. Let me take the attendance. ROPS present? Advait is present. Afrin, Akash. Yes. Akash Krishnan, Avanish Krishnan, Alina Vincent, Alan Jolly, Aryan, Sujesh, Azara, Dennis. Yes, Dennis. Yes. Dion, Faisal, Fayuna, yes, Jagan, Joel Joseph, Kiran Raj is present, Nada is present, Nigel, Neha, Nihal is not present, right? Priyanna.
And Nihal is present.
Nihal is present, okay. Sharanya. Sarang is not present. Shiva Krishna is also not present. Okay, thank you so much. So I hope whatever was discussed in today's class is clear to you. What did we learn? We learned about the stress on syllables with 3 and 4, right? Words with 3 syllables, words with 4 syllables, and the words ending with TION, CIAN, SION, and IC. And you learned the rules, and after that, we learned 5 new words. Can anyone tell me the 5 words? Which are the 5 words? Sharanya? All of you keep your audio unmuted. Yes, unmute your audios. What are the words? One by one, just 5 words. Amnita. Placate.
Placate. Catastrophe.
Yes. Amicable. Okay.
Exuberant.
Frivolous. Wonderful. Thank you so much. So make sure that you make it a part of your vocabulary. Try using them frequently whenever according to the situation. So that's all for today. See you on next Tuesday. Bye. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.